Hey guys, my name is Kenny. I'm going to give you 12 tips on how you can take care of your hair. These are tips to help keep your hair as healthy as possible. So we're going to start with the shower and what you should be doing. Tip number 1 is to use a high quality shampoo and conditioner. This is the one I currently use. It's called Native and you can get it from Target. Native only has 10 ingredients and tells you exactly what each ingredient is for. At the top it also says it's silicone, sulfate, and paraben free. If you want to keep your hair as healthy as possible, you need to use products that won't damage your hair. The second tip is to shampoo less. If you're someone like me, I used to shampoo every day. Shampooing every day takes away the oils that your hair needs. That will lead to your hair becoming dried out. So you only want to shampoo 2 to 3 times a week, but you should be using hair conditioner every single day. If you want to help yourself ease into that, you should start shampooing every other day. So the next tip is for when you grab your towel. Once you grab your towel, be very gentle with your hair. Don't rub your hair in any way or else you're going to cause some damage. Instead, just pat your hair until it's no longer dripping. Once you do that, just let it air dry. The next tip is using oils. The shampoo is obviously going to strip your hair of oils, so you're going to want to put some back. I recommend using an argan oil like this one. You can also try some other ones and mix them if you want to. I sometimes mix these two, or I just use argan oil by itself. You should use some type of oil every day on your hair. Another tip is to use less heat in general. If you don't need to blow dry your hair, then don't blow dry it. If you can get the hairstyle you want by letting it air dry, then that's what you should do. Using less heat also includes the shower. Showering in hot water can damage your hair. The next tip is to avoid putting chemicals in your hair, and that goes for bleaching and dyeing your hair. If you've done either one before, you've definitely caused some damage to your hair. The next tip is to go to the barber every once in a while. If you have a shorter hairstyle that you're trying to keep, I know you're going to the barber often. But if you're someone like me who's keeping their hair kind of long, you need to go to the barber every once in a while. As time goes on, the ends of your hair do get damaged, so you definitely should be going to the barber from time to time. This next tip is not really talked about a lot. You should avoid wearing hats all the time. It's fine wearing hats from time to time, but wearing them all the time can cause some damage. Think about it, if you're wearing a hat all the time, your hair is constantly compressed to your skull. When it's like that, there's not much circulation going around. To keep your hair healthy, your hair needs to be free to breathe. Also, putting on and taking off your hat can cause some breakage if you're not careful. The next tip is to use high quality styling products. And what I mean by that are products that have benefits to them. What I use and recommend is this Forte styling cream. And these are some of the benefits that this hair cream has. And when using products, you should be very gentle when styling. In general, you should be very gentle with your hair. You should also avoid tying up your hair tightly. If you tie up your hair too tight, you're pulling your hair at the root. If your hair is constantly being pulled and tugged, it can eventually lead to some hair loss. There's been cases where people lost their hair after doing that for so long. It's just not good for your hair in any way. Another tip to protect your hair is to use a silk pillowcase. If you have a cotton pillowcase or another type of pillowcase, you can definitely feel how rough it is. What I mean by rough is the friction it causes. If you run your hand over your pillowcase, you'll know exactly what I mean. If you use a silk pillowcase, you'll have less friction. You can feel how smooth it is. You'll have less pulling and tugging when you're moving your head on the pillowcase. And those are 12 tips on how to take care of your hair. Again, my name is Kenny. Like this video if I helped you out, and subscribe for more videos just like this.